Hi everyone, my name is Leo and with this video I would like to share 5 things I love about the Helix Stadium and 5 things I hate. Let's start. I would begin with the 5 things I hate. First, the boot time. It takes a lot of time to switch on, and while switching on there is no indication about the timing left. Every time I switch it on I have the impression that something is going wrong or the unit is broken. It's terrifying. Line 6, please just add a progress bar while the unit is booting so that we know that everything is fine. Nice and easy. Second, when we want to select an effect block, we need to scroll the items that are just above these black knobs. And actually, having long nails for playing acoustic instruments, I cannot scroll with my fingers, but I have to use my thumb. I would suggest to move these items on the upper row of the screen to avoid the interference of the black knobs. Third, well, the Agura SLO 100. To my ears, and also comparing it to my real SLO 100, the model is really way brighter. In my comparison with Fractal and Quad Cortex, both the other modelers were more pleasing compared to the Stadium, in my opinion. These are the first iteration of the firmware, so I guess some more works have to be done to really nail the real amp. Fourth, amp parameters and attention to details. I mean, for some amps, and once again the SLO 100, we miss some basic controls. For instance, the SLO 100 has a depth knob, which is also visible in the photo of the Agura Stadium amp, but then we don't have such a parameter in the model. Honestly, I would ask for a bit more precision in simulating the amps and a bit more attention to details. At least this is what I expect from a flagship unit like this. Fifth, NAM is currently missing. Now, Line 6 said that their own proprietary profiling procedure is coming, which is great, but I would really like to have the possibility to load NAM here. I have done a video explaining why that you may want to check out in the channel. And now the 5 things that I love. First, firmware upgrades over Wi-Fi. This is super handy. I mean, you don't have to connect the unit to a computer, run some software, download the firmware, etc. The Stadium does it all by itself, which is so nice. Second, the possibility to connect the computer app via Wi-Fi. This is another very handy feature that I like more and more. I can have the Stadium out of my desk, just connecting to it via Wi-Fi, which is great also considering how big and bulky is the Stadium and that it takes a lot of space over our desktop. Third, the touchscreen is gorgeous. I think it's the biggest in the industry and it is very responsive. I mean, there are of course many other units with touch screens, but I have to say that the Stadium One is, I think, the most responsive I have ever tried. Fourth, the scribble stripes are super nice, very visible and helpful. I think these are the best in the industry, just like the screen. Fifth, the possibility to drive a condenser mic. You know, sometimes I like to sing while playing, and I can run also my voice through the Stadium without the need of other effects unit, which is very handy. Actually, I would like to have another XLR input to be able to mic an acoustic guitar at the same time while singing, just like it is possible to do with the Quad Cortex. So summarizing, the user experience with this unit is great. The touchscreen, the scribble stripes, the Wi-Fi connectivity, etc. It is really easy to use and nice. On the other hand, it can be improved in terms of attention to details for the amp simulations, starting replicating the controls of the real amp counterpart, where sometimes some of them are missing, like depth knob in the SLO 100. And now please let me know your opinions in the comment section below. I'm very curious to hear what you hate and what do you love about the Stadium. Let me hear your voice in the comment section. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye bye.